So if your woman tests you, this is what you do. What you do is nothing. You need to practice the reaction of non reaction. And the reason for it is simple. Women need to see if you really are what you say you are, or women need to see if you are really the person that you claim to be. If you really are the person that you claim to be, women need to see if that is the case. And the reason is because every man is going to walk around pumping his chest and making out that he's that guy. But not every guy can be that guy. Not every guy can be that guy. And every guy wants to walk around saying they are, but what really matters is what's in here. And women need to somehow find out what's going on in here. And the way they do that is by testing you. They test your resolve, they test your resilience, and they test your strength. And sometimes they may do this by jokingly insulting your masculinity. So they might say something like, oh, you're not that clever. And if you rise to the bait and you say, hold on a minute, I am clever. I studied here and, I've got this degree or this qualification. You've missed the point and you failed the test. She was seeing if she could get to you, because in the real world, out there, when you're out there gathering resources, you're going to have to keep your cool, and you're also going to have to not allow men, when you're out there competing, you've got to not allow men or other people you're competing with to decrease your self-esteem and self-worth. Your sense of self-worth and esteem needs to remain intact, because when your self-esteem remains intact, you're more likely to go out there and gather resources and bring it back to the tribe or the family, and therefore you'll benefit, and so will your female partner and the offspring. So women have to test. She might jokingly insult your masculinity. She might suggest that you're not good at driving. She might suggest that you're not, she might cancel on dates in the last minute. At the last minute, she might cancel a date. And all of this is to test how you're going to react in certain situations. The canceling the date test, that can be because, she wants to see how you're going to react. Because if you lose your mind when she cancels a date at the last minute, that is an indication that you're not busy enough. You haven't got enough going on in your life. And also, it shows a lack of composure and emotional maturity. At the end of the day, if a woman cancels a date on you at the last minute, yes, it's annoying. Yes, you might have cleared your schedule for her. But ultimately, if you are a man about his goals, on his mission, doing his thing, yes, it's a shame. You wanted to speak to her. Yes, you blocked time out in your diary, but you still have things that you can get on with. So, ultimately, yes, I wanted to talk to you. We can talk another time. That's okay, because I've got X, Y, and Z to be getting on with. So if you're a high value man on his mission, then yes, it's going to be a shame, but ultimately it's not going to be the end of the world for you. And also, women may do this because in the real world, say, I don't know, there's a business deal, a big business deal going on. It could really benefit you and the tribe or the family. Let's say there's a $500,000 deal going, and your business partner, who's heavily invested in the deal, he cancels at the last minute for the meeting. You lose your mind. He pulls out the deal, and now you no longer have any money on the table. You've lost out on a $500,000 deal because you lost your mind and reacted badly when something went wrong at the last minute, when all that your business partner really wanted to do was reschedule. So a woman canceling a date on you could be some subconscious preparation to see how you'll react in the real world. So if a woman cancels a date, that is another test. Sometimes it's going to be genuine. Sometimes there is a genuine reason, but the result is the same. And you need to make sure you're coming from a place of abundance, in the sense that, when I was 18, I used to, sometimes like pretend to be busy, when I was younger and I was a little bit more immature. And you could say that it was a bit of a game for me. But as I've got older, I'm just being honest, I'm keeping it real. As I've got older, I actually am busy. I actually have got things I can be getting on with. There is never a time when I couldn't be getting on with something. So ultimately, if a woman cancels a date on me, or if a woman cancels on me, yes, I would have wanted to spend time with you, but ultimately I have other things that I can be getting on with, and then it's not something that I'm going to lose my mind over. So these are reasons why women test you. They test you to see your resolve, your mental strength, and your patience and your resilience. These tests shouldn't be seen as a negative. You should embrace the tests, and it can turn you into a stronger man. Also, I just want to add that it's not, it should be who you are. It should be who you are. Some people will fake it till they make it, but at the end of the day, if you genuinely are busy, if you genuinely are coming from a place of self-worth, you are going to be just fine. Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. For exclusive content, subscribe to me on Patreon. For just $3 per month, you'll gain access to exclusive content for a wide range of topics, such as travel, human psychology, sports, and more. There's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So become part of the community on Patreon today. The link is in the description.